Hey guys, what's going on? It is the morning of day 2 of taking the cleaner, which is a 7-day detox, this women's formula here. The morning of day 2, I have experienced some slight abdominal pains, nothing super painful, but I have experienced just a few. I've been to the bathroom already just a couple of times, and so I do feel that it's working. I've been told that some people don't feel this until about day 4, but it's only the beginning of day 2, and I've only taken one dose last night at 10 o'clock before I went to sleep, and now I'm getting ready to take my second dose because it's the beginning of day 2. It is now, let's see what time it is. It's now 9:30 here in the morning, so I'm getting ready to take 4 more capsules, and then I will take another 4 before I go to sleep. As you probably can already see, I have my ice water here ready to go. I'm going to start my day off by drinking a ton of water. I'm going to go ahead and take this down. Getting ready to have breakfast here in a little bit, so I'll be able to have something to eat pretty much immediately after taking these. So this wraps up the morning, the second day, which is the morning application. I'll film again tonight when I take it again, and I will, as always, keep you guys posted day to day what my experiences are with it, and if I feel like it's something that will be worth your money. But this is pretty much it. So I will see you guys in a few more hours. Hey guys, and welcome back. We are now on day 2. Well, I should actually say we're on night 2, because this is actually the second day at night that I'm taking the cleaner detox. This is a 14-day formula, women's formula, but I'm actually taking it for just 7 days at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take technically my 3rd dose, because on the first day I had to start at night. But I'm going to go ahead and take my 2nd dose of the day, which are 4 of the capsules. So you guys are going to take it with me. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to let you guys know what my experiences have been as well on the 2nd day. My bad, I got my cap on, I got my robe on, so I'm just like really comfortable right now. So you guys get to see me in all of my comfort wear right before I go to sleep, right? And it's so sad because it's like not even 9:30 yet, and I'm going to bed. Okay, maybe I'm not going to bed, but like I'm kind of winding down just a little bit. Real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys my experiences on the 2nd day. This is actually really crazy, and it's going to be detailed because I want you guys to know what it was that I went through. I think you guys like a lot of detail, right? I went through a lot on day 2. I went through a whole lot. More so than on day 1, because I only had 1 dose at night. So let's talk about it. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and say for the record that this was a very interesting day. I went through a lot on this detox on day 2, more so than I went through on my very first detox, which was the GNC brand. I was actually told that you might not see changes until like day 4. That is incorrect. I saw changes like starting like this morning. Forgive me because I am reading them off of my cell phone, but this is basically it. I went to the bathroom so far a total of about 7 times today. Normally I go to the bathroom anywhere from like maybe 2 to 3 times per day. I don't go a whole lot, unless of course I'm drinking water, then I live in the bathroom. I should also count that when I took my first dose last night, nothing happened overnight. I wasn't shooting to the bathroom or anything like that. I did make sure to drink a lot of water my first day prior to taking my first dose at night. I also made sure I had a ton of water today, and that is key whenever you're doing a detox, and just general practice as well. It's good to get into drinking plenty of water per day. So I went to the bathroom at 7:42 this morning. Like, it literally got me up out of bed. That's how urgent it was. I pretty much felt like a sudden and painless urge to go to the bathroom. I noticed that and this might be a little too much information, but this is a detox. Listen, we're going to talk about this, okay? I did notice that my stool was solid, and there were no problems with getting rid of whatever I needed to be, you know, my body needed to be rid of. Does that make sense? Second trip was at 8:19, which was not too far from the first trip. Again, another sudden and painless urge, but it was definitely more of a like a bubble guts type of feel, you know, like I was like, okay, I need to go. The stool started out solid, but then it became watery. So I had a little bit of cramping until I was done using the restroom, which kind of sucked because I really don't like to deal with cramping in any form, whether it's like me being on my time, my lady time of the month, or having to deal with this. So this was like definitely not my cup of tea. My third visit was at 12:40, so that was good. It was a good amount of time between 8:19 and 12:40. I had a sudden urge that had me shooting to the restroom. I mean, shooting to the restroom. The funny thing is, the first time I actually did ignore, like the first like wave, I guess. I kind of ignored it because I was like, I was doing some other things. I was kind of busy, and then I was like, you know what? You better go. And so, you know, I had like another wave that kind of came through, like adding a little bit of pressure down there. And it's like, hey, you got to go. And there was absolutely no avoiding it. I had to go to the restroom. Also, I noticed that whenever, I drink water throughout the day. I try to be as consistent as possible. But I noticed that whenever I would go like a long amount of time without drinking water, I would be okay. But the minute I started right back drinking water again, it was like, you know what? Oh, wait, you're on a detox. You have to go to the bathroom. I also noticed that's when like the cramps started coming in because it was just my stomach letting me know like, hey, you're about to experience an urge and you're gonna have to go to the bathroom very soon. Pretty much in the middle of using the restroom, my cramps did go away. And I noticed that the stool was watery the whole way through this third visit. So, you know, hey, what are you gonna do? It's a detox. Sometimes things happen like that. So the fourth time I went, this was now at 3:25, which is great. Gave me a good solid, little less than 3 hour break there. I didn't have as much of a sudden urge with this bathroom visit. I did have wet stool, but it was just a little bit of stool. I'm guessing like my body was like, listen, we've gotten rid of as much stool as we're gonna get rid of at this point in time. I did notice that I had a rush of urine come through. And I mean, like, again, I have been drinking water a lot today. A lot. Okay, so now we are at 4:30. So, like, an hour later, I have to go back to the bathroom. I felt a slight urge to visit the bathroom this time. Again, my stomach cramped lightly before going. And although my body definitely wanted to release some things, it was a slower process this time around. It just seemed like it took a little bit longer to get things going. Again, slight watery stools, but not as much. I'm thinking the bulk of it had been removed already throughout the day, you know, with my earlier visits to the restroom. Okay, so the next time I went to the bathroom, believe it or not, it looks like it was about a little like 8:20. So this would have given me about a 4 hour break. Now, I will admit that I did slow down with the drinking of the water. I didn't stop, but I definitely slowed down. And I had slowed down on the water because I was working on some YouTube projects that kind of had me a little bit sidetracked. On this visit, I just did numero uno, and it wasn't a lot, but my stomach had some slight cramping, urging me to head to the bathroom, and then when I was done, it was pretty much the cramping was over. And I'm not going to say my last visit for the night, but as I'm recording this, it's 9:30 at night, and the last time I went to the bathroom was 8:50. So I did have a sudden urge to go to the restroom. At first, it was a little bit of watery poop. I thought I was going to be able to get away with it. It's actually a good thing that I didn't go anywhere because it turns out there was a lot more that needed to come out. And I haven't been eating like super, super clean. Not like some of my normal diets, like in my past videos, like not quite like that. But I mean, I had like a couple slices of pizza. I had some wings, and I think I had like a grape drink or something like that. Again, like I said, I had plenty of water. I did have some spicy food today. I noticed that the spicy food did not affect me at all. It was like an Indian soup. I wanted to try to make like an Indian soup, so I went to the International Food Store and I got some stuff together just to make something. It was just like simple. But that did not send me crying in or out of the restroom. So that was a good report. I just wanted to share those things with you because that was what my experience was on the second day. And I wanted to make sure that you guys got all of the information possible, because if you are interested in this product, I want you guys to know what it is that I went through and what I'm going through, as a matter of fact, what I'm going through in this process. So you can determine whether or not you want to try it or not. Everyone's bodies are different. So just because my body's responding to this way doesn't mean that your body will respond that way. But you know what? It doesn't hurt to get an outsider's perspective, to get a second opinion as to whether or not it's something that you know, would buy. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move right into our second dose here for the day. Again, this is day 2. This is our nightly dose. We had 4 this morning when we woke up, and we're having 4 again. It is now 9:30. It's about 30 minutes away from when I initially started, which was around 10 o'clock last night, but it's okay. We're turning it in a little bit earlier tonight, just half an hour earlier, but we're gonna go ahead and take 4 more of these, and that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna continue to document, so if anything happens tonight, I'll document it on day 3. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Okay, I need to take 4 of these. So that's what we're doing. Okay. Oh man. All right, there we go. All right, so we have officially taken down 4 of these capsules. So that completes day 2 of the 7-day cleaner detox that we are doing this go around. I have to say, I'm really not excited about taking this down with so much water to drink before I go to sleep, because I know I'll be up in the middle of the night. But you know what? It's all good. Being that this is the end of day 2, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like I'm being cleansed. My body feels a little bit lighter. I feel more efficient. And I just don't feel as sluggish as I did. I know this is only day 2, but that's just where I'm at with it right now. So I'm really hoping that day 3, it'll just get better, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we can move forward. And I'll probably be doing cartwheels and stuff like that all over the place. Okay, probably not. This is working out well so far. So you guys just continue to stay tuned. Day 3 is coming up. You do not want to miss day 3. See you guys next time. If you guys want some more goofiness, some more craziness, because you guys have decided that you're just as random as I am, you guys can follow me on Facebook at Rose J. Johnson Fit Life, Twitter at Rose J. Johnson 85, and Instagram at Rose J. Johnson. Guys, take it easy, be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Talk to you later.